Welcome back. We were wondering, who is a typical Cruiser RV customer?
The FunFinder X has always been our flagship product. That's what we started with, those 3 floor plans when we first moved in. And we focused on that product for the first few years. And what we realized is kind of our initial thoughts on who our customer was shifted. We thought it was, a smaller trailer. It was going to be that young family that had a pop-up or a tent they wanted to upgrade into a nice small towable, which we did have a few of those. But the majority of our customer, we found out, was actually the older couple. They'd had the motorhome, they'd had the large 5th wheel with the big tow vehicle. All of a sudden she didn't want to tow that big trailer anymore. She didn't want to ride in that. They wanted to have a little more flexibility in a campground. They wanted to be able to pull the trailer in, drop it off, and go very easily. So that older customer actually really started to become who we were and what our identity was. From that point, their needs changed and our needs had to develop with it. FunFinder had tons of options and a lot of amenities, but they wanted some nicer, richer decors, better fabrics. And so what we ended up doing there is, like what you see on the viewfinder, some nice colored fiberglass, higher gel coat fiberglass, just a lot of fit and finish details that really sets that trailer apart, and that was our viewfinder. We had a lot of customer feedback for toy haulers. We had a lot of guys out west that, whether it be 4-wheelers, motorbikes, kids' dirt bikes, they wanted something, they liked our fit and finish and our flair, but they wanted something a little more suited to their needs. So we came out with a toy hauler line. That's our FunFinder Extra. In the future, we'll expand all 4 product lines. Floor plan offerings. We're continually always striving, newer synthetic, lightweight products, as long as our suppliers can adjust and we can do it affordably and functionally. That's our biggest concern. If we can't do it correctly, we don't want to pass that on to our dealer and our customer as a problem. We want it to be a viable solution.
Oh yeah, prior to the break, we saw just what went into building Cruiser RV's light and lightweight trailers, but there were a couple of operations left to do before each unit was ready to ship. The first being a complete cleaning, detailing, and inspection by some very sharp eyes and skillful hands. Then, last but not least, is the rain bay. If you've ever been in any RV during a heavy rainstorm, then you know this sound. And you also realize that the comfort of knowing that your RV is going to stay high and dry. Cruiser RV built this 300-gallon per minute rain bay to ensure that should you get caught in a rainstorm, you can stay high, dry, comfortable, and entertained. Well, here's another one with no runs, no drips, and no errors. Now it's ready to ship. For more information on Cruiser RV or anything else you saw on this week's show, log on to our website at rollingontv.com.
Dried up and turned to mud. I set my honey home. Yes, it dried up and turned to mud. Yeah, but that does not worry me, darling. Sip my wine, wait for the next flood. Well, I guess my love, you just like this honey.